How's it going, Laser Bruce? Up, I'm Sixkilla, and welcome back to How Stories Die. We are in the third trial still of the final true ending route, and we're about to play poker with the two Harukas. With our pieces of our personality. Our very first topic, which was randomly generated, is... Oh, I see, it was randomly generated. Excellent. Wait, do you actually generate random strings? I did say it was totally randomly generated. We would appreciate if you chose the topics yourself instead of a random topic. Okay, if you insist. Then don't complain if it comes up as a little biased. Okay? I have a really bad feeling about this. Our first topic is colours. Okay, maybe that bad feeling was off. A minute from now. Haruka began to swiftly write in her paper like a madman. Ijirate didn't write anything, he just stared at me. Shit, okay, no time. Let's start with a random colour and continue with it. I wrote yellow. White. Thanks. I wrote white. White, E. Emerald. Umber. Ijirate, what are you doing? Emerald and umber don't work together. Donkey brown. Oh, I see what you're doing. If you just help me with every other word, then Haruka will have an easy time tracking how many words we've gathered. Letting her track our word train is the same as letting her take control of the game. Me and Ijirate continued doing like this until the golden fruit announced the end of the round. Nice one, Ijirate, thanks a lot. Yes, I think we can beat her at this rate. 2 minds are better than 1. Now, to all the part you were all waiting for, the betting. Haruka, you start. What do you want to bet? I'll bet my inability to understand feelings and my ego. So she's betting her bad characteristics right off the bat? Sounds like a good strategy. That'll be 9,000 fruit coins in total. Ijirate and Horace, please call or fold. I fold. I bet my recklessness and short sight. That'll be minus 1,400 fruit points. I think you accidentally put a minus before the 1,400. No, I'm never wrong, because those are bad characteristics that drag you down. It's not fair to be rewarded for losing them. What about what Haruka just did? Shut up. You damn shitty fruit. But it might be useful later. Is that your final decision? You can't regret this later. Of course. That decision will flip on you later. Fine, then I'll bet my love for my family instead. That's 8,000 fruit coins. And the cat too. Not enough, only 8,600 coins. So, Ijirate, you got an idea? Something to add to that bet that costs as little as possible? Maybe your handwriting? Okay, I bet my handwriting too. Congratulations, that adds up to 9,050 fruit coins. Alright, anyone else want to bet? No? Then we'll move on to the next round. The next topic is types of trees. Types of trees? Thank God for the not so useless anymore biology classes I had every week. Alright Horace, we got this. Me and Ijirate kept using the same strategy as earlier and accumulated a nice amount of words. 17. Alright, good round everybody. Give a round of applause for yourselves. No one clapped. Please? Never mind. Does anyone want to bet again? I want to. I bet all my preferences in food. Favorite food, meh food, terrible food, all of it. That'll be 4,200 fruit coins. I can't back down now. I already bet my love for my family and my pet. Horace, she's confident in her victory. I suggest you fold. Ijirate knows Haruka best, even without her semi-ability to read minds. It would be wise to listen to her. But if I do fold, then I automatically lose all the feelings I have towards my family. Horace, what are you doing? This game should be played with your brain, not your heart. You must fold. I fold. I hoped you wouldn't do that. After all, I knew exactly how many words you had. How do you know that? I was tracking the amount of words you wrote. How else? Without fakes, there's no way she managed to know exactly which of the words Ijirate said were fake. Seriously, you picked some terrible fakes, drama queen. For example, your first fake, umber. The shortest way to go from white to umber is eggshell, lavender indigo, onyx, xanadu, umber. And judging by the time frame between the time you said white and umber, there's no way Horace could have written 5 colours. How did she do all those complicated calculations all while thinking about words for her own word train? That's absolutely terrifying. Not only that, she did the same calculation for each and every colour Ijirate said during the round. That's completely nuts. I already knew I shouldn't underestimate Haruka, but there's nothing we can do about her. She's simply always 500 steps ahead. It's time for the winner to take his prize. It all happened so quickly and smoothly. Everything I felt for my family. I tried to go over our shared memories. I still remember everything, but I don't know how to feel about them. It's so strange. I searched my memories for opinions about my family, but found nothing. With the exception of what happened in Rico's story dimension, I know that I did used to like them. It was just like a food that you liked 10 years ago. I know I loved it, but I don't know if I love it now. I bet my handwriting has gone through the same process. I wonder how it looks now. Maybe it looks really good now. Alright, we advance to the next round. Ready your feathers, because the next topic is birds. Birds and trees. I can see a pattern of topics from the nature category, though I don't see how that helps me. Now, if we had Nozomi, that might help. Start now. I started writing again. Eagle, emu, uhihi, fiscal? What the fuck is that? Love, bird, duck, kiwi? Thanks. I noticed that my handwriting changed completely. It looked like the handwriting used for scientific papers. Very readable, but also plain and boring. But as generic and boring as it was, it felt comfortable. I could write much faster and smoother. Ding dong, time up. Alright, 19 words. I don't know if it's enough to beat Haruka, but that's certainly a step in the right direction. Horace, fold this. Huh? Why would I fold this? I got a pretty good... Fold this. I can't argue with that tone. If Ichirat's got an actual plan, then I should place my trust in her. I fold. I fold too. Well, that was a pretty awkward game. Guess you win nothing, Haruka. Whatever. Next round she'll have to call no matter what, right? She has 2 rabbit points. That's correct. Then I suggest you start writing instead of saying dumb shit to the prince. Oh, I think I understood Ichirate's plan. Okay, Ichirate, this time I'll be the one helping and folding. That was your plan, right? A cycle of 3 rounds. One where only you fold, and one where we both fold, and then a round where only I fold. That way there'll never be a round where both of us have 2 rabbit points. Oh, I didn't think about that. Nice trick, Horace. What? That wasn't what you were going for? No. We'll keep going with what we did last round. But then you have no words at all, and since you have to call whatever amount of coins Haruka will bet, don't worry about me. But I said you don't have to worry about me. Okay. New game start. The first topic is weapons. I don't think you're the only expert here. I was an assassin too. What about me? I was an assassin too. Okay. And start. And we started writing. Ichirate used to just kept helping me with words, even though she's the only one forced to play that match. We even got a pretty large amount of words, 24. But most of it was Ichirate. Weapons and assassins go well together. I'm sure Haruka got an impressive number too. Stop, time to bet. No one bets? Okay, second round. The topic is diseases. Another round passed by. Ichirate continued helping me without writing anything in her own paper. Time's up, please bet. Haruka looked at Ichirate with a "you are so fucked" face. Okay, I bet all in. Ichirate, can you repeat yourself? I said all in. Next time listen more carefully. What are you doing, Ichirate? Not only she has no words at all, but she bet all of her coins. If this is a bluff, then it's going to be the stupidest bluff to ever exist. Does she have some kind of trick under her sleeve? The fact that she didn't write anything makes her even more suspicious. I better not say anything in case it's a bluff. Damn you. Haruka slammed her hand on the table. I fold. What are you scheming? Shut up or bet, scum. I won't forgive you for this. Well, Haruka, what is your decision? Haruka concentrated her eyes on the table, trying to figure out Ichirate's trick. I fold. Haruka, do you want to make a deal? With you? If you won't comply with my deal, I'll continue to bet all in. And in 2 games, you will have to call. Fine, I'm listening. In the next chance time event, you won't make me bet my will to save the world. And what do I get in return? In a deal, both sides should put something on the table. Deal? Perhaps I phrased it wrong. It's more like extortion. People that extort are either too afraid to realize their threat, or about to realize their threat, but want to milk it beforehand. Since the second option can't be the case here, as an all-out round would just end the game, this is certainly a bluff. Too bad you didn't offer this deal earlier, otherwise I would have called. That means that Ichirate can't use the all-out bluff anymore. Why'd she throw away such a strong card for nothing? It was obvious Haruka wouldn't submit. She has too much ego. I thought she just got rid of her ego before. Oh no, she won though. But maybe that was Ichirate's plan. No, I can't see how that helps in any kind of way. Fine, do whatever you want. You'll regret it in the end. We shall see. Just dare make an all-in. Ichirate, are you some kind of psychic? Why do you ask? Because next we have chance time event. I decide what Haruka loses. I decide what Ichirate loses. Then what about me? Fine, works for me. A wise man once said, to overpower the strong, you must first be underestimated. Though I'm pretty sure he only said that because he was unhappy with being underestimated. So what do you bet? Ijirek bets her will to save the world. Oh yeah? Then Haruka bets her exceptional memory. Then you knew. Of course I knew. I could vaguely see what's going through your head. Can someone explain to me what's going on? Horace, you must have thought that Haruka tracked our words during the last match, but that's an incorrect assumption. She didn't do the calculations mid-game, she just remembered all the words I said, and their timestamps, and did the calculations later. It's an unnatural but amazing ability, and now it has a weakness. Haruka's crazy calculation ability is a major part of her life, and one of her defining characteristics. There's no way it could be worth below 10,000 coins. But her exceptional memory? It could be. And you're correct. Haruka's memory is worth 9,600 coins. Damn you, damn you, damn you. You might have weakened me, but you are weakened as well. Once you no longer have any will to save the world, you won't join forces with Horace anymore. And then I'll crush you to like small fries. Joke's on you, Haruka. There's no way my love for my children is worth below 10,000 points. Go on, Golden Fruit, tell her. Actually, it's worth 9,300 points. What? You telling me I don't love my children enough? Is that what you're telling me? This is outrageous. Are you insane? I sacrificed my life for my children. I created a place for them to live happily with my own blood and sweat, and you dare to say I don't love my children enough? You crazy psycho full of shit fruit? Are you blind or you just don't feel anything like Haruka? The only explanation is that you're a psychopath. I don't mean to say she's faking it, but I get the feeling that she should be more angry than that. I expected her to flip the table or something. I cannot accept this. No one asked you. You... Horace, after this round, please kick Maya and Haruka's ass and then go up to the shitty fruit and give a spanking you'll never forget. This is an order from the Queen. Yes, I will try. Try? Are you a wimp, Horace? Try? No, we've gotten long past the point of trying. I'll definitely leave a permanent mark on his butt. Fruits don't have butts. Then I'm going to make you one. I wave my dagger at the sky. Such bold words, but you haven't chose what to lose yet. Oh, that's easy. I already chose it once you made my bad characteristic. Told me my bad characteristics are negative. You can't. I bet all my characteristics. All my bad characteristics. All of them. My recklessness, my naivety, my stubbornness, and all in, if you will. I winked at Haruka. All of them were worth negative points, right? So their sum is under 10,000 fruit points. I admit it, Horace. You had me there. Fine, I'll erase your bad characteristics for no cost at all. But I won't make any more mistakes like that anymore. Go, Horace. Continue like that and we've got it for sure. That was just a fluke. I can't play on your level. No, Horace. Why are you still thinking like that? The whole world is counting on you. Nozomi, Riko, Ijirake, Gudolf, Puma-sensei. Even if you can't, you still have to. This isn't time for logical reasoning. I know it sounds stupid and crazy, but sometimes you have to lie to yourself to fight an impossible battle. All for a chance that that miracle might happen. I've got to survive until it arrives. But to do that I need a weapon. A trump I can pull off when I'm in a pinch. It has to be something creative, otherwise Haruka can easily counter it. Think outside the box, outside the game. Is there some special rule or special condition I can take advantage of? Maybe a combination of them. A combination? Wait, didn't the golden fruit say... Then... It's going to be painful. Very, very painful, but that's how I always do those things. Great pain in exchange for a small advantage. Sounds like a reasonable trade. And besides, I've gone through a year of Haruka's torture. Compared to that, it doesn't look so bad. Okay, I'm doing it. Yeah, I apologize up front for kicking your ass, Ijirake. Don't hold back. Never. Did you two finish? This optimistic and hopeful conversation makes me feel sick. Yes, Golden Fruit, go on and do it. Alright. Aji, Maji, Taraji. La Taraji. I didn't feel any major change. At least not something I can notice in the first glance. Though, if I had to point out a change, then I'd have to say my heart feels a little bit lighter. I feel similar to relief, but much more dragged out and slow. Must be my soul adapting to the removal of all the poisons, all the weaknesses I once had in my heart. Maybe without my weaknesses I might be able to survive long enough until the miracle arrives. Luckily I didn't lose any coins while foolishly siding with you, Horace. Oh shit, I missed one. Let's continue playing. Ijirake, before you continue, I have a question. Now that you no longer desire to save your children, what's your motive? Why do you continue playing? There is some flame burning in your heart, right? Let's play. Ijirake, you're hiding something, I know it. Alright, moving on to our next topic. Wait, I need to go to the bathroom first. Okay, I'll create a toilet for you in the back. No. There's no way I can do my stuff here with this crazy serial killer nearby. Can you do something else? Fine. There you go. Where is the toilet? Is that weird white machine? Does it really matter to you? You don't really need to go to the bathroom, do you? Well, I'll use it quite a lot as I intend to spend a lot of time here. I pulled out my dagger. Oh, here comes the Archie. Unknown amount of time later. Had fun there? No. Really not. Okay, Horace, back to the game. You need to develop your strategy. I think it'd be for best if we wait it out and see how it goes. I need to see what the balance of power is and then decide my strategy according to that. The next topic is read stuff. Start now. I began to write. Strangely, I felt like I could come up with words more easily. Perhaps some negative characteristics held me back. Whatever, I'm not complaining. After 30 seconds, my attention slowly drifted out to my opponents. Ijirate was completely focused on her own paper. She didn't notice I observed her. Haruka just looked at me in the eyes. But although I was her main focus, her hand didn't stop writing. That's some insane multitasking. Then she averted her eyes from me and looked at Ijirate. What in the world is she planning? Ding dong, time's over. What will you bet this time around? I better not make a move until I must, so I won't affect the power dynamic and thus get a less accurate result. I bet my physical skills as an assassin. That's 12,000 coins. I bet my physical skills as an assassin too. That's 8,700 coins. What, but we both bet the same thing. Haruka's skills is far more impactful on her identity than yours. I fold. So I just need 4,300 more coins? Fine, I bet my political and economical opinions. Great, that'll be 12,900 in total. Anyone else want to bet? No? Then let's go to the second round. The next topic is royal houses. Crap, I'm an expert on that topic. Start now. I spent the following minute watching Ijirate and Haruka. They both behaved like the same as last round. Ijirate writing a lot and Haruka observing her and writing at the same time. Time up. So, what you want to bet? I bet my diligence. It's 4,600 coins. Haruka, do you call? No, I fold. You fold? You just gave up 12,000 fruit coins without any fight. Oh, that's obvious. She traced my train. In the first round, she was winning. And after the second round, I was winning. Was I this obvious? I should be more wary of your mind reading. Yes, there's no reason to lose 4,600 coins where I don't need to. So, when she looked at Ijirate, she was in fact tracking me. But this form of tracing is weaker than the one she used in earlier rounds, otherwise she would have used this form of tracking earlier. This weakness is related either to the amount of focus it requires or its accuracy, or both. It has to require more brain power as Haruka has a regular memory now, and thus needs to make all her calculations at runtime. But its accuracy is still unknown. I only know enough to... I know it's enough accurate to determine Ijirate's train was longer than her own. And how did Ijirate suddenly be able to beat Haruka, even surpassing her lead from the previous round? Is it just because she excels at the topic of royal houses? I need a larger sample size. I'll form a strategy after the next game. Since I already have one rabbit point, I don't want to get a point where I have two rabbit points so early in the game. Unlike normal poker, where you can play at your own pace, here your opponents have a chance to finish you off in one stroke once you've got two rabbit points. I'll have to bet in the next round. But since it'll be a round for gathering information, I'll try to keep the bets as low as possible. The best way to go about it is to be the first to bet and then betting a small amount. The golden fruit took Haruka's points, and we moved on to the next round. The next topic is fruits. Fruit luck. Please stop with these, even I get annoyed. Fruits, good. That's a pretty limited category, so I have a better chance than usual. And then I accumulated 14 words. Pretty good considering I'm alone and fruits are a pretty hard category. It's betting time. I need to bet something small. I bet my exceptional ability in boogie woogie dancing. That'll be 900 coins. Anyone else willing to bet? Can I use the coins I took from Haruka? Of course. You didn't mention it in the rules. Oh, really? What a terrible host I am. I'll switch it up with my cousin. You do have a... Hello, I am the Golden Fruit's cousin, Nico. Golden Fruit made a really crappy Italetesian accent. I think he mixed Italetesian and Mexico-Patian? Also, aren't those public domain assets from... So what are we doing? Eating pasta? Losing wars? Please go back to the first one. Anyway, Haruka, what do you bet? I fold. Did you track both me and Ijirate? If so, then who's the winner? Anyone else want to bet? Please don't, please don't. Anyone? Alright then, moving on to the next topic. Transportation methods. Talk about a limited category. Nice. Maybe I can actually win this round. I began writing. Sometimes I took my head off the page and looked at Ijirate. She looked a bit more troubled than usual. She spends more time thinking and less time writing. And time up. What will you bet this time around? Even if it seems Ijirate had a lot more trouble at the second round, I'm not going to bet anything. It's still too risky to bet while I can't estimate the chances of victory. Oh, come on, please bet something. Fine. So, a showdown? The first showdown in 4 rounds, that's impressive in its own way. The result of the first round, EG rate 30, Horace 14. 30? I got completely obliterated. Is it even possible for me to win against her? In the second round, EG rate 7, Horace 13. From 30 to 7. It's pretty crazy. Why is EG rate so good in fruits but not in transportation methods? I don't think she's a fruit expert. For now, I'll treat it as a random variable. EG rate can either be super good or below average. That's really good for me, because if Haruka realizes that, and obviously she did, she'll have no choice but to use her tracking to determine EG rate's score. Of course, there might be times where Haruka won't be using her tracking and focus her brain power to find words. So maybe it's a bluff. Maybe she did shittily to bluff. I can expect her to drop the tracking in her 2 rabbit rounds. So I need to make sure that none of my 2 rabbit rounds overlap with Haruka's 2 rabbit rounds. Essentially, what I need to do is make both of them fight each other while simultaneously dancing around Haruka's 2 rabbit rounds. I need EG rate to beat Haruka, since if me and Haruka remain solo, she can just steamroll me with her full brain power. EG rate's unpredictable power spikes can be dealt with, somehow. EG rate wins. Now it's punishment time for the losers. Goodbye, Boogie Woogie. We had some great memories together. So, moving on. Yes, everyone, get your feathers ready because the next topic is famous scientists. Oh crap, this is a really bad one. Only now I realized that my plan didn't account for the most important variable in the game, the topics. Well, maybe it'd be a good idea folding here. There's no way Haruka will fold, since this is her home field, so folding here means she won't have a synchronized 2 rabbit points around. And go. A minute has passed. I tried to come up with some famous scientists, but in the end I got nothing. I fold. I fold too. Disappointing. Makes sense, you won't have a chance against Haruka in this round. It's also really good for me, since EG rate has 1 rabbit point, she probably won't fold next round, so Haruka will be forced to use her tracking. Next game, this time we're in for some action. So now I just have to write as many words as I can, there's no strategy. This is the essence of the 2 rabbit points round. The topic is basic elements. I have to apologize to Goodoff for calling his chemistry classes useless. And stop. Okay, 20 words, not too shabby. Any bets? I bet. You bet something and I'll bet the same amount once you have 2 rabbit points. Oh? Bring it on then. Haruka is willing to take the pressure in order to force me out of the game. She knows that once I'm out of the equation, she can take EG rate quickly. She knows that the only chance for me to win is to take it down. She bets that EG rate doesn't realize that I'm on her side. Even if we're not together, we can still team up to beat Haruka. EG rate, your only chance to win is by working together with me to beat Haruka. She's using a classic divide and conquer strategy. You have to protect me. Really? I suppose. Well, Haruka, if you bet something worth more than 4,000 here, then I'll all in you once you have 2 rabbit points. Then I bet my knife skills. That's 2,300 coins. So Haruka actually succumbed to EG rate? That's surprising. Since she said she won't believe for any EG rate's bluffs anymore, I don't think it should work. But it seemed like the power spikes she showed earlier changed the situation. But it gives me some valuable information. Haruka hasn't showed her true potential yet. Why? Because she really was weaker than EG rate, like we see now. She wouldn't focus on taking me down, since teaming up with me would be the only way for her to win. There are 2 ways for this game to end, either by slowly taking each other's coins and then finishing them off, or kill them in one big all-in match. I bet Haruka's strategy right now is to fish out EG rate's true potential, and see if she's strong enough to finish her in an all-in round. Well then, if I have to bet something, it would be my childhood dream of being a princess. Really? Unfortunately that's true, it's also worth 500 points. So take my love for manga too. 2,500 in total, that's a pass. I bet my handwriting and my love for riddles. Why would she bet on her characteristics? She's already won a nice amount of coins from her previous winnings. And why love for riddles? That might be useful later on in the game. 3,500 coins, let's go, any more bets? Next round, insects, start now. I'm sure there are a lot of demonic insects I haven't heard of. Let's hope that insects are too insignificant for EG rate and Haruka to possess any knowledge of. Time bout. Time bout? I tried to combine time out and time to bet. Are you selling because you don't want to bet or because my wordplay sucked? Let's move on to the results. Okay. Horace has 20 plus 22, 42. Haruka has 29 plus 19, 48. EG rate has 2 plus 45, 47. Haruka wins. EG rate got 47 in the insects category? That's insane. That means she wrote a new word every 1.2 seconds. And how did Haruka get only 29 words in basic elements category? I thought she was a doctor. My theory is that she is concealing her weakness in an obvious way so that EG rate will fear to all in her 2 rabbit rounds. Perhaps she's overestimating E.G. Rate's intelligence. Alright, now it's time to take the losses. This is going on for a while. I want this to end. I can get around without manga. Hey Horace, still dreaming of being a princess? And I can definitely get around without that. Okay, next round. Is everyone ready? Hold on a sec. So what I want to do right now is help E.G. Rate beat Haruka, right? The best way to do that is make Haruka reveal her full potential. I need to pressure her, even if it means losing some coins. She already has one rabbit point. I just need to push her once. The next topic is holidays. Start. Holidays? That's a very limited category. Nice. Alright, time's up. Does anyone want to bet something? In order to pressure someone, I need to bet first. It's a psychological effect. But people that initiate a bet are usually more invested in the bet than the others. And my goal is to push Haruka out and make her fold. And now it's time to push Haruka out. I bet my courage and my love for gladiators. It's 9,000 coins. Alright, that might be enough to scare her. So Haruka, what will you do? I fold. Good, just as I expected. Now E.G. Rate will surely drop too. She understands what I'm trying to do here, that's why she won't try to fight me. I call. What? Are you stupid? Damn it, if I call her for her stupidity in front of Haruka, she will know exactly what my plan is. She probably already knows though. I'll just have to fight her. Moving on to the next topic. After one round, the second topic was pretty limited as well. Maybe there's a chance to win this. Does anyone want to bet? No, then the results are Horace 6 plus 8, 14. E.G. Rate 1 plus 1 equals 2. Horace wins. Eh? Both are 1? I know they were quite limited, but that's pretty absurd. I could have won that easily. Mr. Horace, how do you feel about winning? Don't play interviewer fruit. Also, me winning a game isn't some special story you need to cover, it's just the beginning. Although E.G. Rate's results were definitely fishy. There must be some layer to this game I didn't notice. I mean, she called even though she'd only accumulated one word. And weirder than that, how come Haruka didn't catch her with her tracking? This is strange, this is definitely strange. Next round then? What comes in different sizes, can produce milk, and mostly loved by humans? Mammals. Start writing now. I could hear Haruka's feather abusing the paper from over here. She was writing like crazy. I don't think I'll bet much this round. Or at all. I've already done a good enough job by supposedly pushing Haruka to her full potential. I'll leave the rest to you, E.G. Rate. Since I don't plan to write anything this round, I might as well look into the strange incident last round. How is it possible E.G. Rate wrote so many words yet only had one word in the end? I stretched my neck and looked at the paper E.G. Rate used last round. She has hidden it beneath her pile of papers, and if I sat where Haruka sits, I wouldn't have any chance to read it. That makes me think she hid it specifically there, so Haruka wouldn't read it. Now, let's see what's written in it. But why? Why would she write these? And then it hit me. I know what she's trying to do. And if I know, then Haruka surely knows, and must have already taken some kind of a countermeasure. Now there are two ways to counter this. Destroy what the others have, or make your own. Since I know she didn't destroy E.G. Rates, we shall see. If she really is making one of her own, then she's supposed to have a pretty crappy result this game. We'll see if my theory is correct at the end of the game. Time's up. Does anyone want to bet? Silence. Okay then. You'll get a second chance very soon. The next topic is fish. What's with the look E.G. Rate's making? She looks really scared. Is she scared of the next topic? Something that starts with fists? Oh, I get it. It has to be with her fashionable stuff. Fashionable. You can begin now. Fissionable stuff? Oh, fissionable. What does fissionable even mean? I've never heard that word before. E.G. Rate looked relieved. Again, we're back to basic elements. She has a better idea than me, what the heck the topic is, given that she's writing stuff. Haruka writes at a pretty scary rate though. Put down our feathers, time's up. Horace, E.G. Rate, any bets? Oh, come on. If no one's gonna bet, then why do we do this whole thing, goddammit? Wait, Golden Fruit, can you tell us the results of the game? Why do you care, Master? No bets were placed. I still want to know. Fine, you get a nice big 0. E.G. Rate got 2 and Haruka got 21. Happy? Yes, it's fine. So Haruka got 21. It's not small, but given how fast she was writing. Anyway, there's a chance she's doing the same as E.G. Rate. She's just able to do it much more subtly since she's stronger than E.G. Rate. I should investigate. New game, I guess. Haruka, make sure to shake up this boring-ass game. Oh no, I sense that something bad is going to happen. And how about we make the game more interesting, Golden Fruit? Definitely something bad is going to happen. Oh, I'm in for that. What do you have in mind? Let us choose the topics this game. Each person will decide a topic for one round. Since there are only 2 rounds, then only me and the drama queen will choose. Hey, I think you forgot someone. Oh, sure, let's make it so that you automatically cool, but you won't lose anything. Like a 2 rabbit point round without the downside. Sounds really good, but it's Haruka we're talking about. There's no way she doesn't have something planned. But it really isn't my decision to make. But why don't you just pick a topic you're really good at? It sounds pretty straightforward. Oh, I don't know about Drama Queen, but I'm definitely not going for something I'm good at. You picked up my curiosity. You go first. I don't know what you're planning, but I'll definitely stop you. I've always hated that phrase. How the heavens are you going to stop me if you don't even know what I'm doing? Oh dear. Let's go. The topic I choose is feelings. Huh? Feelings? Is Haruka okay in the head? That's the worst topic she could have chosen. I don't see any reason why she would do this. But such reason has to exist, right? Ready? Go. I started running, but I still had no idea what to expect. Isn't that Ijirate's strongest topic? Maybe she's doing that just to test her. Drop your feathers, time's up. Anyhow, I need to investigate the papers Haruka used in the last round. Only then I can determine if she's doing the same as Ijirate. So I need some way to distract her. Obviously, anything that involves emotions is off the table. Wait, off the table? That's a pretty good idea. Actually, it can serve as more than just a distraction. It could even become a win condition. No, but I can't go on relying on that. I need to make it look like I'm trying to cheat to win the game. The golden fruit did say the first time was just a warning. But before that, I need to make some preparations. So any bets? Not gonna bet, Drama Queen. Isn't this your strongest topic? I bet. Huh? What do you want? Just stay in the corner and I give it my right and behave as a normal player in this game. Are you that desperate to pressure me? Maybe, who knows? The point here is that I bet the 18,000 coins I won from the previous games. Why are you burning your coins away like that? Fine, it's of no concern to me. I call with all the coins I have right now, and my knowledge in the fields of evocation graphs, complexity, theurgy, and chaos magic. Alright, 19,700 coins, that's enough. Well, Drama Queen, aren't you joining in? You get to pick the next topic. No way. There's a way to thank Horace. I'll let him take my right for picking the next topic. Thanks, I know exactly what I'm picking. We'll see who's burning his coins very soon. So, Haruka, do you know what manga is? Manga? Yes. I may not love it anymore due to this horrible game, but I still know a lot of names. Alright, start. This may be my best topic, but I don't intend to use the opportunity. Instead, I'll write my win condition. Okay, time's up. Now I need to push Haruka off a little bit to make her fold. It might be a bluff, but since this game went so bad for Haruka's topic-wise, I don't expect her to resist. I bet I fold. You can have this one. However, I do have one request. Golden fruit, please say the results. Again? I'll never get you guys. So basically, Horace 18 plus 25, 43. Haruka 9 plus 0, 9. Ijirate 19. Ijirate got only 19 and... I win. My thought train was completely cut off by Haruka's maniacal laughter. Next time there is a chance time, you're finished, fucking loser. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, if Haruka's laughing out loud like that, then the situation's really bad. And the worst part is I don't even know why. Alright, chance time round. I completely forgot about those. What do you say about doing one right now? I don't think that's a good idea. Let's do it. Alright, chance time. It's getting worse as time goes on. Well, I need a chance to push my plan forward as well. I just hope I can put it into action before Haruka obliterates us. Haruka loses her handwriting and her quick reading abilities. Horace loses his knowledge about magic. Why would you want me to lose my knowledge about magic? Is there something important I know about magic? And at last, what we've all been waiting for. Prepare for it, pesky Drama Queen. This is your end. I hold my breath. This is the moment that will completely change the game. Drama Queen loses her ability to fine-tune her emotions. How? How did you know? To demonstrate my superiority over you peasants, allow me to explain. It is well known that your main strength is emotions, and I'm sure that you know about the tight connection between memories and emotions. I'll explain for the dumb people in the room who don't have the slightest idea about the structure of memory. Haruka looked at me. Basically, it's easier to remember memories with emotional connotation, but it's even easier for you to remember them when you are experiencing the same emotion. The more precise the emotion, the easier. Since that's the only way she can enhance her memory using emotions, it had to be this. She controlled her feelings to feel the precise emotions that will trigger the emotional connotation in her brain. And to confirm my theory, I chose the topic of feelings, since that's the only topic without any emotional connotation. Lo and behold, she found 19 words, the only normal result she ever had from the start of the game. Now that I know your true power without any emotion fine-tuning, I can crush you without holding back. From hereby on, I will bet all in until you have to call. What then? Finally, it is my win. The win I sought out so desperately is now within my grasp. The ultimate revenge for all you've done to me. The whole world will be destroyed. Are you that crazy to throw the lives of everyone just so you can have your petty revenge? It's not even you killing them. It's this shitty fruit doing all the work for you. Is that your true pride, Haruka? Is that how you want to destroy the world? With his way? You dumb fuck, what other option do you think I have? You? Do me a fucking favor. The chance you'll save the world is a big 0. Do you hear me? 0. You're a weakling. Can't you see you're completely powerless in this game? Can't you see you're just a normal human fighting God? No, that's not... If this was me, then maybe. If it was Drama Queen, maybe. But you? All your achievements are the works of others. Killing Malik was a trap set by Drama Queen. Defeating the leader of Mammon? I did all the dirty work. Figuring out who the traitor is? Queen of shit told you all the answers in your sleep. The only thing you've got is luck. You always get saved by it when you rely on your dumb plans. If you're actually smart or powerful, you wouldn't need any of it. And if you ask me, luck is the most worthless thing ever. It's just a probability, an extreme case. So you asked me to trust you in saving the world? Ha! Sorry, I didn't mention your amazing comedic abilities. I gotta give you that. So, got any witty retort? Got any funny joke? Any hopeful sentiment? You're correct in everything you just said. You should give yourself more credit. Ijire is not the only one who's good at understanding people. And even though you just exposed me, I only have one thing to tell you. I'm gonna mop the floor with you. You're gonna wish you surrendered because I'm gonna make you go down in a very embarrassing way. You're all bark and no bite. Your whole career is made out of bluffs and lies. Bring it on. I'm glad that I got all that sorted out. Can I continue? Great, here it comes. Luckily, I lost a very minor characteristic. I wonder why she chose that exactly. Good, now that everyone's ready, we can start the next round. The topic is mythical creatures. Go! Haruka started writing at an insane speed using both her hands. I never saw something like that in my whole life. I couldn't even follow her hands with my eyes. She finally revealed her true power. And now it's time to put my plan into motion. Like Haruka said, my plans always rely on stupid luck, and this one is no different. But you know what? That's how I roll, and I'm not going to change that. Bet the fate of the entire world on my dumb plan? Yes, please. This time the stupid plan isn't meant for escape. It's meant to win, and I pride myself on those crazy and terrible plans. Because only someone crazy enough to bet it all on the smallest possibility can beat God. Time to put the plan into motion. Put my hands under the table. Ready, set, and... I flipped the table, sending all the pages flying. As soon as Haruka's paper hit the ground, I looked at it and read. Just a single word was enough. Yeah, she's doing exactly what Ijire's doing. And if everything works as planned, I could turn her total victory into a devastating loss. Amidst the chaos, I subtly threw the page I wrote in second round of the previous game into both Ijire and Haruka's pile of pages. Go on and collect your papers. In the meantime, I will win. Horace, what are you doing? All my pages... I can understand why Ijire would be angry about that. Now Haruka can see what her plan is. But she shouldn't really worry about it. Haruka has her own problems. Damn! I kept writing to make my act believable, while they were busy gathering the pages. I never had any intention to win this round. Master, I did expect some cheatings here and there, but I didn't expect someone would do it so bluntly. You should know that the next time I catch you cheating, there will be a severe punishment. Okay, you can continue the game. Haruka and Ijire put the table back up and arranged their papers in the way they were. What? Are you just gonna let him scot-free? He just cheated in broad daylight. Well, I did say the first act of cheating would result in a warning, and I am afraid of my word. You've gone back on your words so many times, it's almost funny. But this time his hypocrisy works in my favour, so who cares? If you want to, I can restart the game. No need to, they'll fold soon. Anyway, time's up. Does anyone what? All in. She wasn't bluffing with that. Oh, what can I do? I can't beat her crazy writing pace. I fold. I fold as well. You can't run forever because in 2 more games, Haruka made cutthroat gestures at us. And she was right. The next game went exactly like the previous one. We all folded and we went into the next game. But the difference now is that both you and the Queen of Garbage have 2 rabbit points. The game ends here. I'm going to bet it all in. The supposedly last game. Here we go. Here's the topic. Names of famous historic figures. Once again, Haruka started writing at a terrifying rate. I did my best to keep up, but I'm not a supernatural creature like Haruka. If it doesn't work, then the golden fruit won't pick this exact topic next. Then we're totally done for. I feel the nervousness accumulating in my stomach, threatening to fill it up and break out. The pressure was unbearable. I did my best not to throw up. Well, if there's another con my plans have aside from being unreliable and stupid is that they always cause me to get nervous. It's because they're unreliable and stupid. Everything. Everything depends on the next topic. Please. All in. You made a mistake, Haruka. You should have bet after the second topic is known. Or perhaps you want it to be chosen. Here it comes. This is it, the last round. Please, Golden Fruit. I know the chance is near zero, but I believe in you. You really want to make the game interesting, then you'll pick that topic. The last topic is... Come on. Fish. Hahaha, start. Yes, I had a feeling you would know. And now if everything works according to plan... Haruka wrote in a supernatural speed as usual. I wrote too, not that it mattered. Time's up. Drop your feathers. It's time to reveal the results. Horace, 15 plus 18, 33. Ichirate, 19 plus 15, 34. Haruka, 120 plus 86, 206. 206? What the fuck? That's beyond inhuman. This is... Yep, the winner is Haruka... No, there was a mistake calculating the results. What? You saying I made a mistake? Well, if I just forgot to count 1 or 2 words, it wouldn't be so bad. No, there were a ton of words Horace wrote. You didn't count. Ichirate pulled out at least 10 pages filled with names of fish. Hey, from where'd you pull all of those? That's the reason she was trying to get such short word trains in the last rounds. She was trying not to raise suspicion by only writing during rounds. I discovered those earlier, but I assumed she would use them for herself. Horace wrote all these words earlier. He's just too shy to admit it. The whole incident caught me completely off guard. If Ichirate lost her will to save the world, then why is she helping me unless... This has to be a trick, right? She knows I planted a page with duplicate names of fish in her pile that will cause her to be disqualified. This has to be that... But that doesn't make any sense. If she knows about the trap page, then why didn't she throw it away and continue her original plan? That's beyond dumb. Why should I believe in her? She already betrayed me once in the past. Why should I trust her? But maybe I should. If Ichirate knows about my trick, then there's no way I can win. I just have to believe in her. That's my only option. Yeah, it was me who wrote it. I pulled out the page and planted it in the pile and waved it in front of everyone. Except that one, of course. That one belongs to Ichirate. Ichirate looked at the story page and nodded. I'm glad she quickly realized what was going on. Doesn't sound very believable to me, but there's no way to know the truth. They both have the same handwriting. You bet your handwriting on purpose so it'd be identical to Horace. What, me? Never. And you also removed my excellent long-term memory so I wouldn't remember that both of you lost your handwriting and thus won't suspect you. Again, I'm not that smart. Bullshit. Okay, let me do a recount. Horace, 15 plus 372, 387. Ichirate, 19 plus 15. Wait, there wasn't any collision between Horace's original and new words? Some duplicate? Nope. Wait, how is this possible? Apparently Horace is so smart that his new words were all very rare fish that can only be found in hell. Indeed, I'm very smart. Don't give me that bullshit. You want to fight like that? Fine, I came prepared. Please read my page vertically. What's she planning? I looked at her pages and read vertically. There are names of real fish species. How? Unlike you plebs, I actually put some thought into what I write. You can read all my papers horizontally and vertically and they'll all be viable words. The vertical part comes out after the horizontal part in the train. There's no way there aren't any duplicates here. That's insane. That line sounds familiar. I'm sure the Golden Fruit already checked that. Yep, no duplicates. Shit, that hurts. But it should still be fun. Even if she doubled her train during that fish round, she doesn't reach... And the new results, please? Don't forget to read vertically in the pages I wrote during the first round. Fuck, so she did do this nasty trick during the first round too. How many more times do you want me to do a recount? Okay, final results. 387, 34, 404. No, she passed us. I didn't think... I don't know what to... No, there's still hope. What are you talking about? My trump card. I made it so I could use it to survive. I never thought I would actually get to keep it at the end. Talk, now. That's what I'm doing, stop interrupting me. Do you know what are pages of Statusberg? Oh, I know. Then I'll explain it to the dumber people in the room. I looked at Haruka. There was once a man named Statusberg who had a great idea. He wanted to write down the true meaning of life. So what did he do? He just wrote out every single possible combination of letters on different pages. Of course, they couldn't be done in a single lifetime, so he passed it to the next generation. So eventually came the cult of Statusberg, who devoted their lives to completing Statusberg's vision. So once they finished, all the secrets of the universe will be written. No, even more than that, everything will be written. Our past, our future, what I'm saying right now, your thoughts, your time of death, everything. So you're saying you made a mini version of the pages of Statusberg? It would have been cooler if you let me say that. Yeah, I wrote every combination of 4 letters it could be. That is impossible because of 2 reasons. 1, such a feat requires a lot of pages. Where are they exactly? Second, it requires time, a lot of it. There are 456,976 combinations. The average human writes 68 letters per minute, so it would have taken you 317 days on average. You've been playing for merely a few hours. I don't like it when you're missing your excellent memory. It makes me waste more time explaining. Don't you remember? I went to the bathroom. For like a minute. It may seem to you like a minute, but remember, Fruity here can control the perception of time. He's a god. He made it look like a minute, so you two wouldn't be bored to death. The truth is, I was in that bathroom for over a year. It's gonna be a new record. Thanks for the observation, E.G. Rate. That solves your problem with time, but where are all the pages? If you wrote them, they should be around here. And no, I didn't have enough pages, and the golden fruit wouldn't have supplied me with them since I was in the bathroom and wasn't supposed to write anything. So I had to find something else to write with. I put out my dagger. I gotta say, it was very painful. Don't tell me. Yeah, that's right, the golden fruit said all the physical damage will be erased after a short period of time. The golden fruit can be my witness. Yes, Master is totally nuts. Even if you believe your absurd story of cutting yourself in the toilet for over a year, it still doesn't work. Your wounds don't exist anymore, all the wounds are already healed, then... More of the average memory crap. Don't you remember the rules? Words that get erased also count. But you didn't write those words during any of the rounds, you wrote them beforehand. It was never stated in the rules that the words had to be written during the rounds. Then all the words I ever wrote in my life count as well. No, according to the rules, only words that have been written during the game count. Impossible for such a stupid trick to work. How isn't that considered cheating? Everything you did was within the rules, if they're to be taken literally, even though it was a bit shady. A bit? You idiots are pissing me off. If I could, I would have cut down your throat so many times by now. This is annoying. I hate raising my voice. However, I always have backup plans, so everything is fine. Completely fine. You know, Horace, I do respect you a bit more now. You did try, yes. Definitely a nice try. Of course, you're not yet on my level or anything. Or even on Drama Queen's level. Contact me again once you have 100 PhDs. You remind me of the 2-year-old Haruka, in short. You're 500 years too early. Behold. Haruka brought out 20 pages filled with the names of fish. I had no idea she wrote so many words. You're not the only one who came prepared. And that's not the only backup plan I have. Even if you manage to somehow pull out of your ass even more words than I have here, then I have a reserve stock of at least 5,000 words. 5,000? 5,000, that's a pretty large number. Too bad it's not going to help her. Haruka already stepped into my trap. And you say that you add all those pages onto your train, yes? Every single word in them. What are you getting at? Of course I do. Okay, I just wanted to confirm so you won't cry later about losing and saying you actually didn't mean to use those pages. Are you implying something's wrong with these pages? Yeah, there are some duplicates, I'm sure of it. 5,000 words and no duplicates? Sounds a little bit unreasonable. When I flipped the table, I slipped pages with duplicates into her pile. That's why I made Haruka lose her handwriting, so her handwriting will be the same. Horace, you're prepared for this? Go on and check, there are none. We'll see about that. I've gone over Haruka's pages. The true purpose of the table flip was to get a chance to take one of Haruka's pages and write a duplicate there. It's a bit annoying that everyone's handwriting is the same now. I have to go one by one to find the page I planted there. I've gone over 10 pages. I should have found it already, it's probably on the other 10 pages. 15 pages now, I'm getting a bit worried. What if it's not there? Nervousness starts to build up in my stomach once again. No, it has to be here. I put it here. It has to be in the last 5 pages. Only 1 page left. My hand starts shaking. What if it's not there? I'm pretty sure I put it there without her noticing. Then how's it possible? It's only a 1 in 20 chance, but now I'm desperate enough to completely rely on the miserable odds. Please, please let this be the This is the last chance I get. The fate of the whole world depends on this. Mr. Page, please. I turned over the page. It's not there. There weren't any duplicates. Surprised? Go over them a second time. The result won't change. I went over the pages again and searched for duplicates, but it was useless. Like a lunatic desperately looking for the meaning of life inside a bunch of cooking books. I dropped to my knees. My mind went into a state of shock. How? How's it possible? How's it possible? The whole world will just vanish like poof. What a stupid game to determine the fate of the world. If you really want to know why it's not there, it's because I've seen what you were trying to do. Oh dear. Next time you try to put your own page inside my pile, be a little less obvious. It's like you weren't even trying. I told you, 500 years too early. Huh, so that's why. In the end, there was nothing I could have done. She's way too smart for me. It's so unfair. Why a normal person like me has to fight all these monsters, Haruka and Nozomi? They're all way beyond my level. And the worst thing is that if I make even a little mistake, then the whole world goes kaput. How in the world is a normal person supposed to do this? There's a simple answer for that. He can't. He just has to give up. Yes, giving up is the only reason... And I remember saying those exact words long ago. When I was in the White Room, I was about to give up when the situation seemed hopeless. But it was wrong to give up there. It involved a lot of pain, but I turned the situation around and came out as the victor. Horace, learn from your past. A hopeless situation requires a different way of thinking. Just like the White Room, reverse the roles. A hero and a damsel, a game master and a player, emotions and logic, paper and feather. Wait, paper and feather? Are they really the opposite? Can a paper be used as a writing tool? I mean, if the ink is still fresh, then it could from one page to another. There is hope, a tiny bit. It may be a complete coincidence, but I got up. Wait, before you do anything else, I want to check something. A third time? A wise woman once said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again while expecting different outcomes. He said I'm going to do the same thing. I flipped the pages over and went over them one by one, checking the backside as well. An unreasonable thought of desperation. Both of us knew there was nothing there. However, you can't just go on without checking, right? That's what I hate about the last moments before death. They start to become unreasonable. They stop being efficient. It's just sad. There. You lose. That's why I always finish them off quickly so they could... What? What the fuck did you say? I said you lose. There's a duplicate right there. I pointed at the back of the paper. Stop saying nonsense, let me look. Haruka pushed me away. Ouch. No, what is this? Hope? Don't bullshit me, you wrote it just now. We both have the same standard writing. No, he didn't, I watched him. I couldn't let a blunder such as an incident with master cheating happen again. And besides, you can clearly see it's not like my handwriting. So who wrote this? Shape of the ink, the way it's splattered and spread across the paper, the little dots. Exactly, I realized it earlier too. Realized what? That there was a chance for a paper kiss. What I mean by that is that the page that I tried to plant in Haruka's pile touched one of the other pages, and because the ink hasn't dried out yet, it transferred to one of Haruka's original pages. Exactly in the shape of the word. It's your word, you wrote it. It doesn't count. And it would be backwards. I didn't write it, my paper wrote it by itself. Same thing, doesn't matter. Now you're just getting desperate, and besides you said you add every word in those pages to your train. Huh? Golden fruit, confirmation please. Confirmed, master. More like confirmed. The whole thing is just a trick, I refuse to accept it. And what will it take for you to accept it? This game reeks of hypocrisy. If you want me to accept it, then explain me this. Why does this count yet the words you carved into your body and are not the names of fish don't count? What? I never said I count them. What? I never said I added them to my train, I just said I wrote them. None of the words I carved in my body were added to my train. Don't give me this crap, you told the golden fruit to count with them. Once again, your memory betrays you, I never told the golden fruit to count my words. You put out your reserves without confirming that the words I carved in my body are even legal. Your anger and desire to humiliate me caused you to make that fatal mistake. You sly piece of shit, that's so dirty. Do you think I'd be able to win against you in a clean way? You're way too strong and smart for me. Even my trump card, my strongest weapon, was just a bluff. I could never use any of the words I carved in my body, because if I used even one of them, I'd have to use all of them. And even that crappy bluff cost me over a year of cutting myself. Don't whine, you had everything you needed in order to win. Intellect, skill, experience. Who said I lost? Don't tell me you got another trick in your sleeve. I can't believe you forced me to retreat, but if it's my only way to win, then I'll do it. Haruka took out a feather and wrote a word on one of her pages. What are you doing? Cheating. Yeah, but why? Isn't it obvious, peanut brain? I'm cheating so the round ends automatically and I get a warning. So this round doesn't count. Damn it, after all we went through to beat her, everything will be thrown away. She'll just obliterate us next round. Cheating detected. See this, Prince? Cheating detected. Therefore I win. No, I have to stop this somehow. Some kind of plan. There's nothing to worry about, Horace, I got this. The only thing you've got is a non-functioning brain. I'm pretty sure the golden fruit already knows this, but if he doesn't remember, then I'll have to remind him. You said the first cheating will be followed by a warning, and any cheating afterwards will be punished severely. What? He never said that. So much for your average memory, eh, Haruka? Alright, I did say that. Nice catch, Ichirate. Ichirate, you're amazing. Well, I wrote a lot of formal and sensitive documents, so it isn't much of a big deal. What? I refuse to accept it, I can't lose here, I'm eternal. I'm the incarnation of death. You got beaten fair and square. Accept it. Well, almost fair and square. I can't lose, I never lose. I'm the smartest. Oh, how I hate it when people start to whine before they lose. So unreasonable and inefficient. Am I right, Ichirate? Indeed, that's just sad. That's why I usually finish them off quick. You won't be forgiven for this mockery. Next time we meet, I'll kill you immediately and without hesitation. But there won't be a next time. Isn't that right, Golden Fruit? Yep, I always wanted to say this. Punishment time. Oh, God. Thanks, Monokuma. Where'd she go? Who knows? You're the one who sent her away. Hey, I didn't do just that. I also deleted her identity completely. For what reason? Well, she did lose the game. She lost everything. She bet. That was the solution I looked for. I looked so much time for? Even though she was reborn so many times, she always turned evil. This is her true chance to be reborn. Haruka, my curse is finally gone. 40,000 years of pain finally come to an end. I think you forgot you lost too. That means all your identity will be erased. Sorry. I know. I knew it from the start. I was prepared for it. Wait, I refuse to let go of Ijirate. Horace. Why? Why did you sacrifice yourself for me? Why did you give me your pages? You intended to do it from the very start. That's what you told me, to get rid of my handwriting. Why you told me to get rid of my handwriting? Yes, that's right. I knew the fish category would come sooner or later, since we already had mammals and birds. You still haven't explained why you did it. The golden fruit erased your will to save the world, so why? You shouldn't care about me at all. She doesn't care about me. She did betray me and tried to deceive me in her story dimension. Oh, so the plan I intended to use to kill Haruka was executed. I'm sorry about it. About Gudov. You knew? I thought the last thing you remembered was when I separated between you and Haruka on the roof. I read your feelings. Betrayal and a bit of hatred. Mostly a lack of trust in me. I guess what happened. Combining it with what I figured out, it wasn't a surprise. What? What did you figure out? You asked me why I sacrificed myself for you, even though I don't care about saving the world. So here's my answer. Even though you don't remember me, even though we did horrible things to each other, now I truly understand you, and I can finally say it with no regrets. Thomas, I love you. I couldn't help but feel embarrassed. I bet my face is all red now. Wait, Thomas? I'm not Thomas. Thomas was the king who looked exactly like me and killed your children, the one who initiated the clash between humans and demons. Yes, you are. I finally realized it. In the past, I thought it wasn't possible for you to exist both in the present and the time I was a teenager, but now I know it is. The story dimensions can make anything possible. Talking rabbits, time travel, you name it. And I know it's exactly you, not just in looks. You're both creative, witty, and willing to suffer for your cause. Horace and Thomas, you're the same person. The one person I love the most. I don't understand. If I'm Thomas, then why do you love me? I'm supposed to be the one you hate most, not love. I hated you because I didn't understand you. I never knew what your mission was. I always assumed it was some mysterious thing I cannot understand, but it was bigger than anything I could ever imagine. Infinity story worlds were in danger, with infinite story worlds were in danger with infinite mothers that love their children and their husband. Your mission was, and still is, to stop their destruction, right? You endured so much pain because you believed in that cause. I know you, Thomas, and I know how much you'll sacrifice to achieve your goal. I always told you I was selfish, even though I looked so kind. I only thought about my own children and their happiness, but I didn't look at the bigger picture. Thomas, you're our hero. Go and beat the golden fruit. I only took a little bit of your burden. No, I'm not a hero. That's what good wives do, right? No, Ijirate, I'm not the hero. Small bits of the memory started returning to me. The clear picture. Soon... Yes, you are. Even if you did horrible things, you've done them for our sake. A familiar scenario, don't you agree? Your wife is once again going to be erased. But this time, it's for the better. I have no regrets. No, like last time, you understood everything wrong. I'm not a hero, I'm the opposite. That's right, I didn't do it to save the world. I did it in order to destroy the world. Everything's coming back to me. The reason I wanted to become a part of the virus. My role, my love for Ijirate, my horrible betrayal, my hatred for Puma-sensei. Everything came back except a little piece of information. But it didn't seem important at the time. Damn those memories. If only you'd arrived a bit later, then I wouldn't have to watch my wife die in front of me again. You're not the hero? What are you saying? Are you the villain? Was your goal to destroy the world? I can't let her die thinking that all she did was help a villain. That's too cruel. No, Ijirate, I was lying before. I really am the hero. I'm gonna save everyone. Ugh. I had enough of this boring talk. It's time to pay the winner, Ijirate. Finally all the truth has been revealed. I feel so happy. Now the barrier of lies and mystery won't separate us anymore, Thomas. Finally, we're a happy couple I always wanted us to be. Bye-bye. Ijirate. Where is she? Don't bother looking for her, she's too far away right now. That means she's still alive, right? Well, I can't grieve for her while the golden fruit is watching. I need to convince him that now that my last tie to the story world has been severed, I'm once again on his side. No, Horace, there's no need to grieve at all. You're gonna see her again. Yes, I'll see her again. I can't let it end like this. I'll come back for you, I promise. But most importantly, have your memories returned, Master? Yes, all of them. Finally. Command me then, Master. We have to get ready. Soon Atei's book will be published. Return me to where I came from, the island inside my closet. I looked at the room one last time and took a deep breath. I'm going to end it all now. Alright, we're going to wrap this one up. That was a long one. That was a very, very long one. But we've done the 3 trials now, so it's going to be smooth sailing to the end, I reckon. Maybe. Till then, guys, Jonah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.